Hello, Natchez. I'm your Mayor, Dan Gibson, and I'm honored to be here on this 9/11 day with our police chief for the city of Natchez, Cal Green, our sheriff for Adams County, Travis Patton, and also Alderwoman Sarah Carter Smith, who is the chairwoman of our police committee for the city of Natchez. We also have with us many men and women representing our police department, our sheriff's department, and also in honor of our first responders. And on this day of 9/11, we're proud to have Robert Arrington, the fire chief for the city of Natchez, who is representing first responders. All across America today, we honor our first responders. But today in Natchez, we have chosen this day to make a historic announcement and take historic action. It is so important that our community work together to keep Natchez safe. In that spirit, we are excited about the relationship that has formed between the city of Natchez and the Adams County Sheriff's Department. And in particular, the relationship that has formed, a working relationship between our chief, Cal Green, and our sheriff, Travis Patton. In response to recent events, we have chosen to take this action today, and I want to thanks, and also, actually, they're right here. Mr. Ricky Banks, the owner of Truth Lounge, and the co-owner with him, these gentlemen both own Truth Lounge. We have Coach David Haywood. It has been in public conversation, and it has spilled over in the media, that we had some incidents recently that created a reason to have meetings and discussions with Truth Lounge regarding safety measures. This was a very serious matter discussed just 2 weeks ago at our Board of Aldermen meeting. And I want to commend these two gentlemen for stepping up in a way that all business owners should step up in putting the safety of our community first and their business second. And these two gentlemen have shown great support for our city and a great desire to work with us and work with law enforcement. But in the process, what we have discovered is that what's happening in certain areas of our city is not just the responsibility nor is it the fault of any one business. It actually is something that's happening across America, where sadly groups of individuals gather without any regard to local ordinances and without regard to public safety and human decency. We are today putting a stop to this. For the first time in the history of Natchez, Adams County, I, as mayor, will be deputizing in a few moments our sheriff and members of his force, deputies of the Adams County Sheriff's Office, who will from this day forward be part of a new task force. This new task force is the Natchez Adams Safe City Task Force, and it enables the sheriff and the police chief to work jointly in keeping our citizens safe. And it also, by way of my authority as mayor to deputize anyone at any time, in deputizing our sheriff and our deputies, it will authorize them to enforce the ordinances of Natchez just as if they are wearing the badge of our Natchez Police Department. We're going to have that swearing in just a moment, but I want to make it clear the ordinances that we are going to be enforcing. Number one, public displays like we have seen recently, where individuals gather consuming alcohol in public, engaging in loud and boisterous activity in public, engaging in the use of profanity in public, loud music in public, urination in public, defecation in public, and not only that, but the use of illegal drugs, even marijuana and other drugs, on our sidewalks and on our streets and parking lots and other areas of our city. That's against our ordinances, and this day forward, those ordinances will be enforced. If you want to have an illegal party, go somewhere else to have it. It will not happen on the streets of Natchez. In addition, I want a proper interpretation of our Go Cup district. Our Go Cup district is just that. It is a Go Cup, a marked, identified to-go cup given by a business to a paying customer, allowing them to take that beverage within a confined area of Natchez. It is not a party cup district. In fact, unmarked styrofoam cups are not to be seen or allowed on our streets for the purposes of in taking alcohol. But I also want to say this: party districts. If you think bringing a truck with a cooler loaded with ice, beers, bottles, cans, and then littering our streets and leaving it for others to pick up, if you think that is behavior we're going to tolerate, I have news for you. We are not going to tolerate it. In honor of our first responders, these men and women who put on the uniform, and the respect they deserve and the support they deserve, we are going to give them our full backing to do whatever it takes to enforce our laws and keep our streets, our city, our residents, and our tourists safe. I now would like to introduce Chief Cal Green, who is going to make some comments of her own. Chief.
Thank you. We believe that all the citizens of our city and of our county deserve the comfort of being able to move about in the evenings without the fear of confrontation by undesirable people, or, just people doing things that make other people uncomfortable. And as of today, that stops. You are not going to be allowed to make people hesitant to come out and enjoy their evenings in our city. And along with the sheriff, we are going to get that done. Sheriff?
I just want to say this. We're here under one common goal, and that's to set a different type of standard in the city of Natchez today. And that standard you see standing behind me are the men and women of the Adams County Sheriff's Office, the Natchez Police Department, with the backing of the mayor and the city board of aldermen, that we're going to set a new precedent today in this city. We want you to know that we love you guys, we respect you guys, but take your business inside the clubs, inside of the restaurants, inside of whatever venue that you're partaking to celebrate in. But what won't happen after this day is the loitering in the parking lots and everything that the mayor said. History was made today, Mayor. This has never been done before, and I'm very thankful for this task force that's being formed here today, so that we can come in and assist the city taking care of business and making sure that we don't lower our standards of what our citizens are used to here in Natchez.
That's right. Absolutely.
People come from all over the world because they love the city of Natchez. We're on every list that you can think of out there. These men that's standing to my left, they run respectable businesses, and I'm saying that publicly because I know the kind of standard that these guys have. They're just as big a part of this solution as everybody else you see standing here. We want you guys to enjoy yourselves, but just know, if we catch you loitering in these parking lots, this is the only warning you're going to get in this video. This is not threats. We don't make threats. We enforce the law. And our number one goal, again, is public safety. We want you to enjoy yourselves, but the parking lot is not the place for that. So as of today, when you go to anybody's venue, and this is just not targeted at downtown, we're talking about throughout the city of Natchez, county of Adams, just know if there are no loitering signs up, it will be strictly enforced. You know, if you're in this go zone down here and you're violating that ordinances, as of today, once we're sworn in, we'll be able to make arrests on city ordinances, and that hadn't been done ever in the city of Natchez. So we're happy to make our place a family-filled, fun place for people to visit, for people to come home, spend time with their loved ones, without the possibilities or limiting the possibilities of getting hurt due to unwanted advancement on them. So thank you, Mayor.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you all. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. I also want to acknowledge that here, just to stand with us, is our municipal judge, Lisa Dale, and we are so grateful for our judge, who is fully understanding today and supportive of this new relationship, because she will now be able to not only hear affidavits sworn by our police officers in her court, but affidavits sworn by members of this task force who are sheriff and sheriff deputies in her court. This is a new day, and what an appropriate day for us to have this take place. Alderwoman Smith, our Mayor Pro Tem, you will be at the meeting tomorrow night. I will ask you to make sure the Board of Aldermen gives their support to the action that we've just taken. We are going to deputize some officers right now, but there may be others that you may be called on to deputize in my absence at tomorrow's meeting. Would you like to share any words before we do this?
No, I'm excited about this. I think we are setting the standard where it needs to be, and I think that going forward, it's a new day, and our ordinances and our laws are going to be followed, and we've got the great team behind us and at the Sheriff's Department and at the Police Department to make this happen. And thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, with that said, I'm about to step to the side right here, and I'm going to administer this oath to some wonderful public servants who now will be new members of our Natchez law enforcement team. I would like at this time to ask deputies of the Sheriff's Department, along with our sheriff, to please raise your right hand. Please raise your right hand. All right. I state your name.
Travis Patton.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully support
that I will faithfully support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Mississippi,
and the Constitution of the State of Mississippi,
and obey the laws thereof,
and obey the laws thereof,
that I am not disqualified
that I am not disqualified
from holding the office
from holding the office
of police officer
of police officer
for the city of Natchez,
for the city of Natchez,
that I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
And may God truly help you in this historic endeavor to make our city safer. I applaud you, I salute you, and I thank you for your service. That concludes our press conference, but we do conclude on these words. Lest we never forget, or lest we forget, may we never forget those patriots who gave their lives at the World Trade Center during that horrific incident so many years ago. 9/11 still burns in our memories, and today, an appropriate day, we give honor to our first responders and to these men and women in uniform behind me who sacrifice daily to keep the rest of us safe. May God bless Natchez. May God bless America. And may God bless our first responders.